Officer Baker, report to staff services.
Alrighty, that there is time. Recruit. How will I address you as Acid?
Yeah.
Alright, Acid. These boot camps are recorded. Do you have any issues with us recording this boot camp?
Nope.
Understood. I will be starting recording now. Yosai, you can start yours as well.
Ready when you are.
Alrighty, this is boot camp 1. Probation instructors for this boot camp is Corporal Black and Corporal Yosai. Assisting operators Operator Azareel and Speed. What's your operator rank?
3.
Operator 3 Speed. Recruits attending Recruit Acid, and Recruit Edgar is a no-show. Alrighty, let's get started. Pairing the RPR, we do have a basic rule set that keeps things peaceful, calm, and flowing between us. Gonna list those off for you.
Yes.
In general, all in all, basic summary for it all is be respectful. If you think it's something
Officer
that shouldn't
Roberts,
be
please
said,
report to staff
don't
services.
say it. You know,
Officer Roberts, report to
be
staff
respectful
services.
of the rank and whatnot. Follow our SOP and prioritize life. Jesus Christ. Follow our SOP and prioritize life. This is not a military. It's not a mil sim. This is a police sim, a Leo sim. So we do whatever we can to take people alive. Bad guys, good guys. We don't dead check anybody. Communication is key. We do have a weekly training. RPR does have a little bit of dedication and commitment requirement. We do have a weekly training as well as participation in our warrants and our EMs. Any questions there?
Nope.
Okay. Next, we have our ranks. Starting from our top, we have our COs and our NCOs. That consists of our command list of currently Colonel Joe, Lieutenant Commander Viking, and Major Knightsma in that order. Our NCO group consists of various roles, including commanders, sergeants, and the heads of the warrant, including the training divisions.
Yep.
Any questions there?
Do got a question. Where do trainees fall in the rank structure? And
Trainees fall in that's the Reapers. So trainees will be right under operator. So you'll be, after you pass your boot camp 2, you'll be getting the trainee operator rank, at which you have to perform at least one EML operation successfully, and then you can be promoted to an operator.
Officer Fraser, please call extension 4342. Officer Fraser,
Isn't it 2
4342.
EMs or operations?
There's 2 EMs or operations, but I remember I did an op and an EM. You can mix, like I was trying to explain it. Yeah, you can like mix match them too.
Okay.
Any other questions?
well, I'm just reading through this. Sorry. Trainee operation status. Okay. Yep. Nope.
Yep. No. Okay. How to be part of elements? Since you are all in here and you can start the rank of recruit, you will stay recruit until you've completed and passed our 3-day boot camp. This is an old copy. Our 2-day boot camp. At that point, you'll become a training operator. Blah 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 blah. Yep, we just went through all of that. You got all that. You understand all this. Gonna explain to you our warrants department. Our warrants department is somewhat like our storytelling department. They are our detectives. Um, they will push out the arrest warrants, search and seizures, HVTs, and how the Reapers handle stuff will determine how the warrants get handled. Um, in the future, Warrens is looking to push out their own modding team, which will put out our own RPR maps, which we've already started working on. But they also introduce a lot of maps that Ready or Not does not work on, like their vanilla maps, and you'll run operations on maps you've never seen before, as well as AI mods, which will add stuff like traps and whatnot to maps that won't normally have traps. So it'll always keep things fresh and new for you.
Officer Michaels, please call desk.
Any questions?
Officer Michaels, please call desk.
Okay. Training center is where you can get all your qualifications, brush up on your SOPs. Usually you'll get your qualifications for your different roles, breacher, attack, point, etc. As well as your boot camps. When I became an operator, I still came to um, the boot camps. Speed still comes to the boot camps. Azareel still comes to the boot camps. Helps out. It's always good to brush up on the old SOPs and help out as well. Rules of engagement. Lethal force is available to us to use, but only under particular circumstances. Again, a number one priority is protection of life. That includes the suspects. We try to take the suspects alive as best we can, even if that guy just dropped the officer next to you, is your best bud. Doesn't matter. You gotta try and take him alive.
Yeah.
Levels of force, presence, make yourself known, visible to the suspect. Call for compliance, call for suspect to comply, try to de-escalate the scenario, not to escalate it. This can be skipped if the suspect is an active threat to yourself or civilians. So like a gun raised, pointed at you, gun raised, pointed at a civ. If the gun is low, not pointing at you, he's walking away, try to de-escalate the situation. If you can, call for +1, get your tasers out.
I was about to ask, can I use a taser in that case?
You can, but call for +1, because if you pull your taser out and you have some dead space unknowns near you, somebody hooks that corner with a rifle and they're just out of reach of that
Officer
taser,
Roberts,
then
please call
they're
desk.
just going to gun you down. So a lot of cases like that, call for +1. But again, those are things that we'll do in our CQB fundamentals, calling for +1, how to deal with thresholds and doors and stuff like that, and moving a few unit.
Evan.
Lethal force is authorized if the suspect is a clear and present danger to innocent life. The suspect has opened fire on innocent life or is currently shooting and non-compliant. The suspect has surrendered and upon approaching pulls out a lethal object, knife or gun. Use proper discretion on this one. Make sure they have an active immediate threat. In situations like that, RPR likes to deal with that. We do something called a guardian. Never approach someone by yourself. Be careful because there are even mods that make the bad guys look like good guys. So be careful. You have someone down on their knees. You keep trained on them. Pull your taser out on them. If you're holding them, call for +1 and then let them handle it. We have a whole Guardian thing. We'll go over that. When do we go over Guardian Angel? In boot camp?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I don't believe we go over Guardian Angel in this one.
CQB fundamentals.
It is CQB fundamentals, isn't it? Okay. Any questions, Acid?
Nope.
All right. Less than lethal force is not allowed If the suspect is
Officer
simply
Peterson,
brandishing a
please report to
firearm,
Captain Porter.
this goes
Officer
back to the
Peterson,
immediate threat.
report to Captain Porter.
Back turned towards you with the gun, not immediate threat. So still, if the person's back is facing you, you can't just come around the corner and beanbag them in the back. Okay?
Yep.
You still have to announce yourself. They turn around, pick that weapon up at you, or start picking that weapon up at you, then yeah, beanbag them. And again, if the suspect is non-compliant but is stunned, they're non-compliant, you can tell they're being affected by him, not the taser or the tact. Don't go in and start beanbagging them.
Yep. I'm following along the steps of for levels of force. So,
Sorry?
one of them is for the ROE. I know I skipped ahead a bit, I think. I'm just reading along. So it's make presence known and then deploy LTL.
Your LTL is your levels of force. So your levels of force go as less lethal, lethal, and compliance. So you try to get compliance. If they're not compliant and they become hostile, you go lethal or less lethal. Most likely, if you have a lethal, you go lethal. But again, try to de-escalate the situation. Call for +1. Get your tasers out. But again, if they start shooting at you, priority of what we're just about to cover now is priority of life, and this will help break down situations a lot easier for you.
Officer
So in
Barnes,
priority of
report to
life
staff training.
is our
Officer
number one
Barnes,
concern. This
staff training.
includes civilians, ourselves, and suspects, typically in that order. Same field adjustments can be made at the discretion of higher command.
Okay.
So if you take a look over here.
Oh, sorry. I was out of the map. Out of the game.
Where is it? Right here. Yosai, you mind stepping aside for a second here? Right here, you have the exact priorities of life that we use. And as you can see, we ourselves fall above the suspect. So at no point in time, if you feel threatened by that suspect, they're shooting at you, do you have to think, okay, I'm going to try to protect yourself, defend yourself, take the shot. Alrighty. All right, now we're going to move on to our SOPs, which are our standard operating procedures.
Yeah, I got it right about here. Then I had to leave last time, so I'm doing good.
This is where you had to leave?
Around here, yeah, we got to general proceedings, so this is good. We're making good time.
Perfect. Okay, so our standard operating procedures, generally referred to as our SOPs. These are our basics that all our team members should know. These are our default practices. These will help prevent any field mistakes or confusion. So after bootcamp 2, you will be set into a team. There will be things that you will do and move very unit cohesion with your
Lieutenant
team.
Carter,
You will
please
know
call
these
desk.
guys. And then you will drop into LFGs or emergency dispatches and play people that you've never played before. And they might move different, and then you're trying to move them, trying to understand. Always fall back to your standard operating procedures, and everybody, you'll be able to understand how everybody moves.
Yep.
Some key points here. Stick to your role. Don't try to play many roles. If your role is point man, keep playing point. If your role is tactical, don't try to be breaching doors. If your role is rear man, don't be if your role is rear man and there is no cleaner, don't be cleaning up the room and dropping your AOR. That breaks basically a squad lead will usually assume a room is being handled certain ways by certain roles. So as soon as people start breaking things, it breaks unit cohesion, it breaks communication, things fall apart. It starts making issues for us. Any questions here so far?
Nope. Actually, no, there is one. So what is just like a typical role like I would be in if when I get my training upgraded?
So when you become a trainee operator, we're just about to go through those in a second here. But it is a list of 6 roles. In fact, we're going to reach this part right now here. Our elements are designed to run as a 6-man team. Also, if you die, your comm should be cut. There is no post-mortem communication. If you die, that's it. We will figure out you've died. The dead do not talk.
Officer Brooks, please call
5
desk.
members are minimum to
Officer Brooks,
deploy
please
for an
call
official
desk.
capacity, for emergency dispatches and operations. Um, Usually, you can also have a 2-man split stack.
Yeah.
You know, different things like that.
I've done 2 L's and 1 ones.
You've done what?
2 L's and 1 ones with this group when I was playing earlier.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got some experience in already.
Yeah.
Yeah, Acid was
Yeah,
with
we-
us earlier for the
Yeah, I was in the LFG.
the locate runs with Milkshake.
Oh, with milkshake and you get, oh man, I'm just basically like sounding like a broken record basically.
Not really. This is actually really interesting because I got up to this point right here, and then I had to leave. So
It was more of an LFG, so
Alrighty, you have 2 main stacking methods in your team, which is a split stack and a single stack. Split is where odds are on hinge side, evens are on knob side. So in a stack, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 roles: point man, squad lead, tactical, breacher, cleaner, and rearman, and they will stack usually with those numbers. Sometimes their roles will stay the same, but the numbers will switch when they go dynamic. Once into a room, take up your area of responsibility, commonly referred to as an AOR. The AOR is part of the room that you are responsible for watching or covering.
Okay.
You should know your
Officer
AORs
Foster, please
and
report
not
to staff
overlap
training.
with other teammates' AORs. 1 second, guys. All right, sorry about that.
you're good.
Another thing in here, so with AORs, you need to trust with AORs. Try not to have overlap in AORs. Don't drop your AORs to track somebody else's AOR. You have to trust your team. Have to trust that the person at your back has your back. You hear shots at your back, don't turn around. They have your back. Comms, keep it concise and simple. While still giving clear descriptions, saying, "I have a suspect. Open door over here." I'm gonna change that. I have a contact. We're gonna say contact because trying to break down between suspect and civ can get very difficult depending on how you're looking at things, especially what they call it, AI mods that can make bad guys look like good guys. So it's better to just say a contact armed, contact unarmed, and then we can deal with that from there. It is not SWAT's, not SWAT. It is not RPR's job to judge. So once we go in there, everybody's for the zip tie, and let the detectives and lawyers and whoever else they figure that shit out.
Yes, sir.
As a team, establish a uniform way of donating a direction. Our SOP uses a 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 9 o'clock.
Captain
So you
Porter,
know how the
please call
clock works
desk.
in terms of direction. Yep. So when you stack up on a door, that door immediately becomes your 12 o'clock, and then you work in from there as your squad lead. After you move in, your squad lead might differentiate his clock. Usually we'll use a compass and do compass checks in the start, starting from 1. We'll count down 1 set, 2 set, 3 set.
Yeah. When we did that, the low kit, we kind of did that.
Alrighty, so a lot of this you've gone through. Alrighty, so we're gonna skip here to role specifics. So now we'll break down the different roles. So stacking at 1, you have point man. This is the team member who enters the room first and dictates the pace at which a team enters. It is crucial not only for this role to, but every role to commit to entering the door. Do not leave your point man hanging. No matter what happens, you're affected by a bang or something, or you thought it was a bad idea to enter that room. If the point man goes, the whole team goes. Stopping in the threshold prevents all the team behind you from entering in. Do not stop in the fatal funnel. It will get everybody killed. As soon as you enter a room, you commit and you dominate. 2 is your squad lead. They dictate which doors, which method a team will enter, and they also stack on the knob side, and they manipulate the door for the point man.
Sure.
If the point man upon entry sees a change in the original call, he can choose to go dynamic. Squad lead will
Sergeant
assume
Hoffman, please
control
call
after that
switchboard.
action. So
Sergeant
point man
Hoffman,
has
please call switchboard.
can dictate how he enters a room. Squad lead will basically tell the team how to go, where to go, but point man dictates how the team will move there, how the team will take a room.
Okay.
3, we move on to tactical. Tactical is who will execute flashes, whether that be handhelds or M320 flash or M320 gas. We don't typically use stingers, but we can if we want to. They have the responsibility to also cover the point man, especially if the point man is using a shield. So not only the tactical as 3, the odd numbers cover each other, the even numbers cover each other. So 3 will cover 1, and 5 will cover 3. 4 will cover 2, and 6 will cover 4.
Okay.
Any questions?
Nope.
All right, 4 is the breacher and the designated.
Give me 1 second. I gotta go real quick.
Yep.
I'll be back.
Sorry, did you say you're back?
I said I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, that was quick.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
All good.
Officer Phillips, call 4724.
All right, in
Officer
fourth place,
Phillips,
we have the breacher.
4724.
He is also the designated explosive expert, so he will deal with traps as well as explosive devices. This is the teammate that helps the element get into doors as well. He's also responsible for protecting the squad lead, as he's number 4, evens protect. As he wants the door, he will basically go into like a high-low position as squad lead's peeking under. He'll stay above, and if that door swings, he's covering squad lead's ass.
Yep.
Breacher needs to have good and effective communication, especially when they're doing their countdown. When they give their countdown, it goes 1, 2, 3, breach, breach, breach. Do not count down 3, 2, 1. Also, do not speed up. Do not change your timing. Do not go 1, 2, 3, breach, breach, breach. It's a common mistake. Stay precise, stay calm, and 1, 2, 3, breach, breach, breach.
Okay.
Any questions?
Nope.
All right, cleaner roll. We're almost there. Cleaner. This role is reserved for corporals and above. They act as they clean up for the suspects and the evidence. Usually, we leave evidence for last. We usually prioritize just cleaning up bodies and anybody who has surrendered. They will also mark rooms with chem lights that are deemed clear. Their role is to transition as a squad lead when the team splits. So 1, 2, 3 will be led by the squad lead, and 4, 5, 6 will be led by the cleaner.
Chief Alvarez, please call
If the squad lead
4342.
goes down,
Chief
the
Alvarez, 4342.
cleaner will take up the squad lead position. And of course, in terms of coverage, cleaner will be covering the tactical.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right. So next we have the rare man, number 6, one of the most important roles. And of course, we have one of the most legendary rare man right here in our presence right now.
Bravo Blue alumni.
Bravo Blue alumni, operator 3 speed. Let me tell you, if he has the rear, you're not worried. No one sneaking up on you.
I'm glad he's here then.
All right, the rare man. They cover the ass of the entire team. They are the last to enter the room. Unless assigned by a squad lead to watch a certain area, they will not have to enter a room with the rest of the team. They will stick wherever they have to stick and watch our asses. All roles are limited to 14 small items, whether magazines or tactical. You can also refer to your guidebook to see your kit. I do suggest making what they call those
Copy.
presets, and then makes it easier to just switch in between them.
Mm-hmm.
Last on the list, we have our entry methods. This is the part where we have to get to go down to the shoot house, and this is an instruction. Why isn't it listed as an
Officer
instruction?
Bewley, report to staff training. Officer Bewley, report to staff training.
I thought we did that for boot camp too, but okay. Alrighty, Acid. We're gonna go down to the shoot house, and we're gonna go.
What should I have equipped, by the way? What long pack?
We're not gonna worry about kit right now. Right now, we're just gonna worry about role and position, and we're gonna go over a couple of entry methods down in the shoot house. Cross entry, hook entries, cross hook entries. Alrighty, let me see what I got here. Alright, so Acid, you will be my point man, as well. You will be stacking number 1. Okay?
That is, hold on, let me just double check. Inside.
Correct. Azareel, you can be my 3.
Roger.
Speed, you can be my 4.
Copy that.
And Yosai, you can be 5.
Hey, fun.
That way, yeah, we can have Yosai, you and I will be on both sides of the doors, watching everything. Alright, so, Acid, let's get a split stack going on this door here. Perfect. So, Acid, what we have right here is called a split stack. You are number 1, and then it flows left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, so you are 1, I am 2, Azareel is 3, and Speed is 4, and Yosai is 5. And of course, it also makes it easier to know whose ass you're covering. Azareel knows he's covering your ass, Yosai knows he's covering Azrael's ass, Speed knows he's covering my ass. Solid?
Yep, so I peek first.
Alright, so let's go over this. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to peek this door for you. You're going to check deep 12 for suspects. If that's clear, then you're going to check down for traps. And then when that's clear, you communicate that's clear, and then I swing the door open. Okay, after I swing it, we're going to hold. Okay, now we're going to go over the 2 entry methods that we have.
Cross and hook.
Okay, so we have the cross. Actually, no, it's 3 entry methods. Okay, so we have the cross, the hook, and the cross hook. So first one we're going to go over is the cross entry. Point man takes inside because you get first light into the door. So when you cross, hang on a second.
Sorry.
When you cross, you're going to ride your wall. I'm going to cross in after, and the team is going to then flow in behind you. Got that?
Okay.
Okay, on your go.
Yo. Oh, I'm stuck.
Beautiful. Okay, let's go back out this door.
I'm getting stuck on that wire.
Are you? Oh. Alrighty, Acid. Now we're gonna do a single stack left side. Actually, let's go into this door. That would be way better on this door. We're gonna do a single stack left side. So now, over here, Acid, on this door.
Oh, this door.
Okay, so in this case, you would have to solo manipulate this door.
So, peek.
On your 6.
Oh, hang on, come back.
Like that?
Come back a sec. So, when you swung the door open, you were right in front of the fatal funnel. So anything behind that door, if someone had a gun up, would have just gunned you down. So when you want to swing, you want to be over here. If they start shooting, then they're not going to hit you. And it also gives you some time to breathe, request attack. And of course, you have your gun at the ready as soon as you go in.
Sorry.
Also, sorry to cut in. Before you swing, it's just good practice to tell everyone that you're about to swing. So just say swinging, swing the door, and then we know what we're all doing.
And we know we're getting ready for that room. Yeah, Yosai, feel free to jump in on anything here, eh?
Will do.
So, peek it.
Peek it.
Okay, swing.
Nice.
Alrighty, let me see what this room looks like. Yeah, we can still do it. Okay, let's get a split stack going here. Point man, you're just gonna have to stack a little further back on that box there. Okay, so now we're gonna do a cross hook right. Okay.
What does that mean? I know like cross and
fact,
hook. What's a cross?
Let's do the easy one first. Let's do the hook entry. Okay, so On a hook entry, it's basically opposite. You're not going opposite, you're hooking your corner. So instead of going across and riding the right wall here, you're going to hook the left side and ride the left wall. Okay? This is a hook entry. So I'm going to peek the door for you.
Okay, clear.
Beauty. Let's get back into this room. Now we are going to do a cross hook right. Now, I know that can get really confusing in terms of how it sounds, but in all honesty, just listen to the direction they say at the end. If they say right, the entire team ends up riding the right wall. If they say left, the entire team ends up riding the left wall. So
Okay.
I'm going to say cross hook left. Sorry. I'm going to say cross hook right. So we're all going to ride this right wall. Okay?
Nathan. Okay, clear.
Perfect. Anybody? We have tax or breacher?
Yep. Tack here.
We have anybody C2?
I can grab a ram and a C2.
We're going to do a loud entry now. So what we just did there were quiet entries. So we were peeking. Of course, you can wand. We didn't really do a dynamic flow. We'll go over that once. Now we're going to go over a loud entry using breach and tax. Alrighty, let's get a single stack left side here. Yeah, that's fine.
I was
Okay.
gonna say speed. Probably just fit in a fifth man for now if I'm gonna breach.
Okay, so we're gonna pretend like this door is locked. We're gonna say breach a lane. Oh, hang on. We're gonna say breach a lane. When we say breach a lane, we're gonna each take 2 steps to the right. Everybody in front of the breacher is gonna step to the right. Breacher is gonna come up. You're gonna keep your gun pointed at that door, covering the breacher. Breacher is gonna come up left side. Breacher, C2.
Oh, you want a C2, yeah?
He's gonna plant that C2, then fall back.
C2 placed.
And we're gonna collapse in again. Acid,
Oh, sorry.
a little further back. Alright, let's get a tact in there prepped.
Tack prepped.
Alright, not you, Acid.
Maybe.
Breaching on 3. 1, 2, 3. Breach, breach, breach.
Good tack. Chase.
They're going.
Commit.
Sorry. I should have realized commit.
Yeah. They only stay affected for so long. Okay, so as we are right now, we are going to flow and stack up on this door over here. To my, what direction is this? Flashlight.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
That is. That's low.
We are
One.
going to.
12.
Oh, that's all right. We're gonna stack up on it dynamic. So we're flowing dynamic. Acid, go back to where you were standing.
I was just trying to count.
No, no worries. When we flow in dynamic, we basically go for as the first man being number one, and then we go stack up on this door. So you are going to end up stacking knob side as number 2.
Alright.
Okay. So when I say flow dynamic and split stack this door, I'm gonna go as number 1. You're gonna collapse as number 2.
Right behind you. I'm right with
3
you.
on my 3 on my side. Rest of the team flows it. And now we're mixed matched. Okay, now it's a dynamic flow. We still have the same roles, but our numbers are changed. So when we go into the room, because our numbers are changed, we also need to know who's covering who. That's
So,
key. Speed's covering you. Azareel's covering me. Yosai's covering Azareel. And I can tell you right now, when it comes to trust, if you're standing all the way in the front, that part has to mean nothing to you. You go through that door, the person at your back, whoever it may be, has your back.
yep.
All right, so now it's all flippity flipped. You manipulate the door for me. No effector left. No traps. Swing it.
20.
Committing. One door, bypassing. Suspect. Holding.
How are you ahead?
Beauty. Alrighty, boys. Now we're gonna drop into a live fire. Let's get a stack order going.
I have something to add before we go over that. It's just that while entering a room, be sure to stick to whoever you're going after. So, for example, if you're 4, stick to 3's as when entering your room. Like, don't wait over and don't give them a borrowed time of having 2 officers into a room and you guys just standing there. While stacking, keep in mind your number and keep in mind who are you going to enter after, and be sure to stick to their ass.
Thank you.
That is a good point. That is very, very good point. There's been a few times as a point man, I ride a wall, I might look back, someone's not there. Yeah. You know that you have to be covering somebody, cover that person, cover somebody's ass, and they will cover your ass. Trust me. Alrighty, guys. Let's drop into gas station, but let's get our kit going. Acid, I'm gonna put you as my tactical. Speed, I'm gonna put you as point man. Come walk up front with me for a change.
You said tactical. Okay.
I'll help you out with your kit. Speed's gonna be my point man. Get a breacher kit. Yosai, take a rare kit, and that way you can keep an eye on the team and how everybody's looking from back here.
Sounds good.
If anybody ever has interrogatives, operators, corporals, feel free to jump in. Oh,
Inside.
there, Max. Oh,
4 in the room. Cover the point man. So I need wedges, 3 tactical grenades, 2 wedges.
your long tack will be M320 flash.
Yep. Okay, so I have. Do you want me to use normal flashes or 9 rings? Okay.
Just run normal flashes for now.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you're fine. I don't need this. It says pepper spray. Should I have pepper spray or taser?
Taser.
Yeah. Okay. I am ready. I'm gonna preset this.
Boys, we're also going suppressed. Flashlights. Yep. When you go suppress, it helps know where the bad guys are, because only the bad guys make a sound.
Should I have a suppressor on my secondary as well?
Yep.
That was obvious. I don't know why I asked that.
Alrighty, boys. We're gonna load up gas station.
Officer Martinez, call 4342. Officer Martinez, 4342.
Speed?
Yep.
Speed up front?
This is something new, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you've gone up front before.
Well, when Pointman dies.
When Hanky goes down.
Yeah.
Jump
When
into
Hanky
action.
goes
But it
down.
never lasts long because Hanky's a
Specifically. Alright, compass check from
One sec.
1.
This is talk. Suspects have a foothold in this area, and they're refusing
Where's
to
that?
cooperate.
5
Entry
set, all
team,
in.
you are cleared to proceed with the mission.
Alrighty. 1, take us up to the civvy down there.
Copy.
And as you go past, last man report that.
On it.
Interrogative.
Go ahead.
Moving to the double doors closed or east side.
We're gonna go up to the front door first and get it wedged off.
Copy. Moving.
Slow down the pace and we'll get that person reported in. Last
Double
man.
doors closed.
Last man's reporting now.
Element to talk. Got a civilian down here. Need Thames now.
Alright,
Talk
Speed,
reporting.
take us up onto the
Copy.
front doors. We'll
Clean
get that
house.
wedged
We'll
off.
take them out.
Alright, tactical, get ready. This is gonna be you.
Different.
Speed, go shield out. Tactical, bypass me. Go wedge that door. We'll try to keep you covered.
Oh no.
1 contact compliant inside. Okay. Speed, take us dynamic to the east side.
Going to buy it off. Take long. Taking long.
Understood. Odds go long with Speed. Even stick with me.
Open
Alright.
double doors.
Hold short. Whoever's behind me, I want you to get attacked left side. Acid, I want you to prep a long tack and get it deep 12.
Deep 12. Different.
I don't have tucks.
Understood. Switch with me.
Careful, open doubles, 1 o'clock.
Understood. Speed. Push those doors when you go in. We'll cross behind you.
Copy.
All right. Acid on my tact. 1, 2, 3. Tact out. Chase.
Contact. Left.
Contact.
Azareel cross.
Plugging doubles. You close one. Close.
Affirm.
Blue on left.
Close, close, close it. Close it.
I am lagging. You want me to wedge? Wedging.
Azareel, go hands on.
Turn around.
Copy. Hands on.
Stay down and turn around. Turn around. Keep your hands up.
Sorry.
Police, hands up!
No,
hands
get
in the
away
air.
from
Hands
me.
on your
Get
head.
down and don't move. Get the fuck
Hands
away
up,
from
get
me.
down now!
I'm
Get down,
confused,
don't
sir.
reach for anything!
Turn around and stay still.
Don't move!
Turn around slowly. Turn around. Don't get up.
I don't want you hurting me or my partners. Why are you arresting me?
Talk. Good to go.
Talk to entry team. Roger, entry team. Great work. Keep
All
going.
right, let's go in stack order. Acid, I'm gonna bypass you once we start moving. Speed, take us on up to the south door.
Copy, going high.
Crossing your muzzle.
Taking long. Double doors closed. South.
3 and 4, push up to those doors and get them wedged off. We'll hold off here.
Copy.
Affirm. Being wedges.
Or I get you covered.
Plating you guys.
Crouch when you wedge.
It's not letting me crouch for some reason. There we go. It was not letting me crouch.
Alrighty, Speed, take us around to the next door. We'll make entry.
Copy, going crouch. Careful windows. Closed single.
Understood. Alrighty. Breacher, you're up. Let's get a
Contact
C2.
behind
Do not move!
Understood. Delay breacher call.
Copy.
LSPD, don't move!
Compliant.
Alrighty, Speed, shield out. I'm gonna go behind you. 3, get a long tack prep. Rest of the team, get ready to flow in. I'm gonna see if I can open that door when we get close.
Taking so long.
Attack ready.
Contact is shores 3 of the door. Care.
Understood.
Cross here, muzzle 3.
Can reach it.
Are you ready with that tact?
Hello. Yep.
Rest of the team, crouch. Rest of the team, crouch. Oh my god, that's me. Yep, that's a whole new fucking level of embarrassment of a video right there. Nobody talk about that. Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna swing that door open. You're gonna get that tack in there immediately.
Affirm.
Wrapped out my smoke.
1, 2, 3, swing!
Contact was one.
LSPD, hands
I
up!
said affirm, not you, bud.
Care for gun on contact.
Acid, go hands on.
Going hands on.
Take it easy for me, all right? Suspect ready to
You
go.
niggas ain't shit!
Collapse into the room.
Holy moly.
I'm out on that one.
Yosai, get that wedged off.
Copy.
It's lucky I'm not running solo right now.
Alrighty.
Door's been merged.
Team. Let's try to get a tack deep 11, 10 o'clock. If you can. Long tack. You need to aim it.
Let me reload. Like when we deep in that room.
Deep in the room.
Throwing one.
Last man.
Care. Move the suspect. Deeper into
Move
the
who?
freezer.
Leave it to 5. Leave it to 5.
Okay, throwing one.
Okay, last man, your job is to hold south door. Understood?
Hard copy.
Alright, speed.
I'm going to
Actually,
cross.
no. On tacked on you.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Hands up! Don't move!
On your 6.
I'm on your high speed.
Right and left side.
I'm on you.
One contact compliant, bypassing.
Got him.
One door open.
Speed, you
Speed,
can peel
can you
off
plug
if you
that?
need.
Plugging west door.
I have it. I have it.
Put your hands where I can see them!
One contact down.
Crossing muzzle, tree, clear. Plugging door. First plugged.
Okay. Let's hold what we got, clean what we got.
Turn around.
Is this room cleaned? Everybody's cleaned up in here?
You're not
If everybody's
right?
cleaned up in here,
We have an individual in custody.
rare man,
Talk to
you're gonna
element.
hold that side,
Copy that. Trailers incoming.
and we're gonna sweep around to you.
Sounds good.
Speed on you.
Copy. Moving. Passing single. Plugging rightmost door. Have
Holding the door.
Bathroom clear.
Got 2 compliant.
Azareel.
Yep.
Solo clear that bathroom.
Copy.
Run in back of your hands! Put your hands up and get down
One suspect
slowly!
compliant. Got 3
Move your way
compliant.
up.
Entry team top. Suspect is
Azareel,
down.
clean up that guy.
This is talk.
Okay.
Copy that, entry team. Notifying morgue.
Rare man collapsing on us.
Moving. Last man in.
Tactical, let's get attacked in the deep. Switch with me. Toss a handheld in.
Okay. Going. Got.
Chase. Bypassing.
Bypassing.
I have another one here compliant. Bypassing. Watch
Okay.
those windows right side.
Moving to arrest.
What did you think was gonna happen? Suspect ready to go.
Take these off!
Elements, talk. One cut. Compliant.
Talk reporting. Roger. Trailers
happened?
inbound.
Civilian restraint, I swear. Talk. Civilian ready for transport.
Understood.
Talk to entry team.
Under 3.
Great work, entry team. Keep it up.
Moving forward.
Putting hands on.
I need +1 for hands on.
FM, got you.
Talk. One civilian detained. Talk to entry team. Roger that. Trailers incoming. Proceed with caution.
Don't worry.
On your 6 black.
Civilian ready to go.
Fuel up my fucking car.
Lead to dock. Civilian secure. Dock.
Talk reporting.
Alright, let's stack
Roger.
up
Trailers
on
inbound.
inner door here.
Do you want me to get that evidence or what?
Sorry?
Do you want me to pick up this evidence, the gun?
Yes. Clean it.
Thank you.
Let's get a split stack going here.
Copy. Crossing muzzles, crossing muzzles.
I'm with you.
I'm gonna mirror it. 4. Have my back.
Cam light.
Copy.
Cam light out.
Buzzer above you.
Alrighty, boys. Let's get a breach on this. Let's get C2 and attacked. Let's go cross entry into this room.
Crossing your muscle back.
Hang on, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. When I call for breach your lane, go handheld for this one.
Yes, sir.
When I call breach your lane, I'm gonna step off and you're gonna step forward. Understood?
Yep.
Breach your lane. Now I can still cover you from this angle. Then you step back.
Placed.
Breacher lane closes. Okay,
One.
breacher on you.
1, 2, 3. Breach, breach, breach.
Single. Right to side.
Shoot.
I'm on your high speed.
Copy. Have that.
Pick
Push
me
that
up.
side with speed.
Okay, fine.
Where are you? Are you behind me?
I am.
I was.
Oh,
I
shoot.
was. But I'm pushing single.
Rear is exposed if I'm pushing this with speed.
Acid, hold rear.
Yes, sir.
We've got a lot single.
Azareel with me. We're gonna push in here.
Yep.
Yosai, keep working around. You in charge.
Copy.
Clean.
Swinging.
Azareel,
Cross.
switch with acid.
Lead. Stop. Civvy is ready.
Copy.
Talk to element.
Careful,
Copy
blue's under
that.
12.
Fall back, Acid.
Understood. Blue and
Blue,
12.
blue, 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 blue.
Blue, blue, blue.
Cam light out.
Acid, come work this door with me.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna peek for you.
Feel long. No trap. Swing. Got one down.
Entry team to talk. Shit,
Careful,
we got a
blue's blue, blue,
civilian
blue.
down.
That's blue.
This is talk. Roger, entry team.
Light stick out.
Notifying medical.
Okay, we are OTC. We are gonna go tasers out and switch for civvies. Go dynamic.
Yes, sir. What's that mean again?
You free roam, tasers out. We're just looking for civilians.
Alright.
We've brought
Thank you.
I have eyes
OTC
on.
order to chaos. Eyes on.
Boy,
Civilian
copy.
restraint. Stop.
Talk
Civilian secure.
reporting.
That's all good. All right.
No.
Officer Peterson, please report to Captain Porter. Officer Peterson, report to Captain Porter.
Alrighty. You can all fall to the briefing room. We can get a debrief going. Alright, all in all, in the end, it was a successful mission. Acid, I will start off with my breakdown of you, followed by assisting probation instructor Yosai, and then the assisting operators present. Understood?
Yes, sir.
All right. So my breakdown of your live training, and again, this is easy to pass boot camp 1 because boot camp 1 is again your like onboarding package. I'm not saying this like you did anything bad. You still did like amazing in my books. There were a few things that I recognized that you could work on. I understand that it's hard to look for area of responsibilities. There were a few times where like the team is locked on to like their area of responsibilities, and I saw you looking around trying to find an area of responsibility. But at the same time, I saw you trying to look. If you weren't trying to find an area of responsibility, that would have been a bad side on you. But you were trying to find an area of responsibility. And on your part, when you could not find one, that's when you jumped on somebody else's irresponsibility to assist them. So good on your part. But there were a few times where you usually take areas of responsibilities from the deepest point in the room. So point man will take the deepest point of area responsibility
Officer
at
Myers,
most
call
times,
desk.
and then it'll go backwards. So it's usually when you see the person in front of you starting to stack up on an area of responsibility, it means that, yeah, okay, their area responsibility behind is mine. If they say bypass them, then that means the next area of responsibility will be yours. Um, Again, the communication, we didn't have a lot of communication verbally going out because, again, a lot of us here work as a team and we know how each other operate. So again, that would have been a negative on how that would affect how you would flow. We were very silent that run, and I apologize on our team's part for that. Um, Aside from that, Acid, I think you did really well. You flowed into rooms. Do you have the gunfighter?
Yeah, I do.
Do you have the gunfighter mod? Because I noticed that, is it the gunfighter mod that makes us move faster? Is that what it is?
I believe so, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I noticed, in fact, can you start like just go to the side of the room there and just start running?
It could be depending on his armor that he's running as well.
What do you run?
I'm running light armor right now.
Okay, it wouldn't be that then.
Because I think it was just the way you went into the room. I think maybe you got caught on the edges or something and you slowed down,
Yeah,
catching you in the
it's
fitness
not,
line.
it's I think, are you EU? Are you European?
No.
Oh yeah. Well, oh yeah.
I'm on American ping, so I keep on. I've noticed I've rubber banded a couple times.
Oh, I'm EST.
Oh, I am too. So that's odd.
Yeah.
I don't know. I noticed I
Chief
kept on
Alvarez,
rubber
please
banding
call
a couple
switchboard.
times.
Chief Alvarez, please call switchboard.
All right, no worries. Aside from that, you flowed well. You adhered to communication orders. Anytime I gave you work to do, you came up, you did it. Really good on your part. Let's get a debrief from Yosai.
Yeah, no, I thought you gave us your full attention, which is always desirable. And I think you listened well. I think you put into practice what you learned. I think I noticed the AOR issue as well, but that's something that you're going to have to just polish and work on over time, like we all did. And like Black said, you were actively trying to find AOR, so it's a great start. Yeah, I think if you keep it up, boot camp 2 should be a breeze. So well done.
Thank you.
All right, I'll open up for operator 3 speed.
Nothing much to add. Something that I can add is try to keep comms short and concise, and try not to deviate on what everyone's saying. For example, I don't know if you heard that, but operator Yosai usually called for my high, so he would say I'm on your high, so we would be high lowing, but I don't know if it was when you were on me, but I heard you call for muzzle above you, which is something miscellaneous for me. So I had to look around and see if you were behind me or not, which um threw me off a little bit, but it's something that you can work on.
Detective Bailey,
Learning
please
and
call
playing with
desk.
us. Other than that, there isn't really much that I can.
Thank you.
And you're actually coming into a perfect time. RPR is currently working on a standards comms for all our operations and training and whatnot, because we have the tactics, we have the know-how, but then some people we use different terminologies for things, and then some people don't know what that means. So we're trying to find like one standard communication for everything. Operator Az, anything to add?
Nothing that no one else has said except for when we're breaching the west side. When Black called for everyone to duck down, you ducked down as well when you were holding a long tack, which was like one thing I saw, but nothing else really. But
There was another thing I saw
Yep.
there. There was a squad lead that kept calling for everybody to duck down, and
oh, I missed that.
yeah, it never happened.
What are you talking about again?
It's fine. I'll
Oh,
replay it
man.
at this part of the recording.
Jesus, that's gonna be a clip I'm taking out for the bloopers, man. Wow. Like I thought I was crouched and I was looking at Acid's tac cam, and I saw this one person just standing in the middle.
You're about to lose your shit as well.
And I'm like, crouch. And the person, and I was like moving my hand left and right, and I'm watching this person like move left and right on the thing, and I'm like, crouch. Oh man, that's hilarious. All right, good times. All right,
Officer
Acid,
Mendez, please call switchboard.
all in
Officer
all,
Mendez, please call switchboard.
I'd like to report that you have officially passed your boot camp 1, and you are now eligible to take on your boot camp 2.
Okay. I won't be able to do it tonight because it's at midnight for me. So
Yeah, that was one set up for, I believe, someone on PST time. So all good. I will, once you get your times in, we will set up a boot camp 2 for you as well.
all right, thank you.
Alrighty. All in all, thank you guys for being here. I'm going to be ending the recording now.
I got you already going, so thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming, dude.
Yeah, no problem.
Alrighty. Now, I'm going to go have a smoke and spread some democracy to some fucking bugs or robots.
Hell yeah. See you guys. Thank you.
See you, dude.
Yeah.
Take care.
See ya.
Yosai, I will